Quizus Guabitable salty Slachel. So quote Deba Alkazil so Khiabab chest. Hot was Taylor but Quimi Muad Alkazil. Quote La Dutch Taylor. If you guys want to help.
Us? Or do you want?
Hey, Gualapo.
Okay. Do you want to spin?
To Taylor Chedal to the Talib Chedal Tichacha Gualapo. So Abella Chalap what Talib Hawk Kudacho Mike Guati Salod we Dugweed.
Dugweed.
Okay.
I thought he was asking if we wanted to say with it. I was like, what?
I thought he meant as a group, but if it's just us, then that's cool too.
I'm scared. It's fine.
I'm scared. It's okay. Let's bring this.
Shabbat
My chair in here.
That's not a song.
So you want to do stop quiz of Talib chest. Like, what should we? Do you have a preference?
But
Do you want to put him on the mic? Will that work?
But what?
Put him on the mic. So.
Or like
open
it up so you can hear. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Can you do that, or is it
Speaker wise?
speaker? That's what I meant. Speakers. That's what I meant. Sorry.
Want to do TD shut?
Sure.
TD shut. Tore bate. TD shut. Tore bate. TD shut. Tore bate. Tidisha Twadibasio Tidisha Twadibasio Tidisha Tidisha Vodivario Tidisha Vodivario Tidisha Vodivario
Script hatch dive fast Chris Bryden with quata quotes clalo subjective lots difficulty. Digui to boost check.
Digui to boost chess.
Digui to boost. Advise us.
Oh.
Advise us that is clalo subjective.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
Hope mimu ad wilaka hope. Hope let's see stead adulted.
Oh, that just makes it harder.
It's
Wait,
a
let's
couple
say
of
it.
things.
All
A
right.
couple of things you could say.
Altisas al gualod gualab gua is geen guansu feel.
But like
But but a chuff t swaft twiftuan yaf t guazara yaf tad hutch. Guatsucha al be still with al
slow.
al tad's altisot al. Twiftuan.
Ishba Please okay go hold be to boost chafo go digui to boost chafo taste with zarad.
I'm sorry, I keep. Hold on one second.
Tigudzarad, Altis Hueaba Tigudzarad, Obo Chapo.
Things just wasn't plugged in all the way. But go ahead, keep going. I can hear you. I bring my stuff over here.
Atis Hueaba Tigudzarad, Atis. Actually, A-O Qui Gudzarad Altis Sietzab. Would you call it Gudzarad, or you call that?
Sietzab is his ati.
Okay, yeah. Ati Gudzarad Alti.
Didi ati Gudzarad alti Sietzab. This is a Philip Star ati Gudzarad alti.
Hi, Gusuchad. Ati Gudzarad Alti Squeab Yakti Sietzab.
Okay.
Arfti Gudzarad Altad Sali. Yeah, how would you say that? Yeah. Arfti Gudzarad Altad Sali. What's the word here? What do I want to say? Kind of Ogos bead. No, how would you say it?
Ogos bead to boost.
Ogos bead to boost. T. Yeah. Ogos bead to boost. T. Or no. Ogos bead to boost tub. Good. No. Hueab T Gudzara. Like the.
If you wanted to use the tub ending, you say Ogos beat to chest.
Oh, okay, yeah. Ogos beat to chest.
Atis
Hueab Atiguazaran.
Atiguazaran.
Atiguazaran. Okay.
Mhm.
Hey.
Diapos. Hope that. Labut. Altislachel.
Zeke, can I ask you a question? Alti English. What was the word when you said "tell us"? I hadn't heard that word before. When you said "tell us about."
You've heard the word ftik. It was in a lesson about when I talked about Gudzarad.
Oh, yeah, ftik.
Traditional advice.
Oh,
if you put that in a verb form, you say, "Oh, digweed ched." Oh, digweed to boost chelap. You folks advised us. Oh, so the XW doesn't go away; it stays there.
Oh, digweed.
I see. Move it over a little bit. Yes, that is correct. That's a GW, right?
Hey.
Here, I see the problem. I had Chris's thing on. The other Chris thing on. So, yeah, you got it right. So, digwe to boost chaff. Digwe to boost tea cleasel paid. Okay. Okay.
Hey, Shiva. See,
Mm-hmm. We're going to go over some very important things today, so it's real important that you guys pay attention. It's kind of a serious lesson today, okay? All right, so we're going to tell Skunk. Sorry, I didn't get much sleep last night.
I don't know. Your butt's a pretty serious topic.
You don't know how true that is. Wait till you see the homework. You're going to love it.
Use it or lose it, man.
Okay. Please, please, me. Would you start? Would you tell the first few lines of the story?
To us to hawk. Oh, Shadut. Oh.
Hey, Shadut. Yeah, how? Khiyab Shadut.
To us to hawk. Gwala. Oh, Charaf. To us to hawk. Gwala tsai to qalab tis qabio. Tsai to qalab. Gwalal atis tabu atis tsai us. O ehal gwal patsab. Gwala gwalal atis tabu. Gwala as khadzab. Tilaf o quof atis tabu. O qa'atis o qo. Gwala khod bidaf tis qabio. As khairaf kwi gwas lal jas. Hui af gwas so atabad bid ti atis tabu. Khwal o khairaf. O haqti o khod.
Abu.
Oh, Habu.
No, we say it. You get to listen.
Oh, hey. Well, I was hearing Ernie in my head.
Oh,
Atlaf tilo lo stobj. Parats of Tisalik. Gwalatzod of Tiish asqo. He says, hul of Chaf Gwahodapad tis qabio. Hodapad. Gwahodapad. Oh, I see. Up. Okay. Parats of Tishu. Gwahwaf. Gwaso gwalalt ti atis tabu.
Alsia, Clipocade, Habu, Parets Yaftibos.
Gosu, Scheda, Gwas, Hodochas.
Abu.
Abo. Oh yeah, that's right. Go tsuta ti decho gohoy go kheda chas kuhe chakla or
Let me
chakla.
get it for you. Live box. Hold on. Pada Chefti Zalachi.
Chasla hoyu kui hold gola sus kolel tis chakla. E hold tis o hoyu chas go su sai sus kolel or kolel.
Abu.
Go altis quaquatach tis o hoyu tubs tis to hold yachtis hud chakla. Altis squaquatach.
Abu.
Oh,
21. Sale
21.
Chico.
Go altis swatch. Tilap o to tis atis tabu uklaf. O uklaf tis qabio.
Abu.
Safuba gola artis stak shed. Os o khadid tis chakla washu tadzil tis tadsbi tis skabio.
Abu.
Abu.
25.
Aswatch tis lolok stobsh gotsut khadzada o khadtabat o khadtabaf atis stobobsh golatse olachwich tis skabio tis asqo chakla gohod go
Abu.
go hui up ba safuba ti atis tabu gola hide buff atis hagwa gola sutab ati dadcho hui up guasas welach ti atis qabio
Abu.
Hui up guasqualads ti atis tabu Dish ti o hodap just
Abu.
Abu.
o hodap o tod hogwa la hui up was o gwalads ti atis tabu Dish pas hois altis lachel
Abu Kai. Hot. Out of Hatis Starotis Slifachi Laf. Lakbeta Tis Starotit. Guati Lo Chatis. I heard this sound and it sounded kind of like luff, but it could just be sounds that our mouths make between words. So that's why I have that there. I'm not sure what's going on. I could put a double mark there. Okay. Abu.
Abu
Okay, so now it's gonna be a fun week 5 homework. There's a document here for you to look at. Okay. So question Jeff to Wiki. This Abio. This up to Wiki page Shetson. Team Friday. Hood of Chaptis Cultured. Atis Toka Batis Abio. So using an image like below. Okay. So what's it, Chef? Fur. What's it, Chef? White, black fur, stripe on its back. Oop, typo there. I got an E there. Why don't I pull this up so that we can work on this? box. Teaching materials, curriculum material, storytelling, and skunk anatomy. So let me improve the slides here. So I'm gonna actually kind of do the lesson with you so that I want you to make this really easy. It's kaya. So estamos code called fur. Animal fur.
Abid?
Abid.
Oh,
And what's from that word, what's an easy insult to say to people? Abid.
Abid.
Abida.
Abid up. Mm-hmm. Okay. So what's head hold? Hold. Abid. Yeah. Excuse me. Abid. Okay. Artist, a bit of just with a stripe on the back. You could say it's college. That there. Okay. College. You could say it's the back is white. All right. Sabuat is cold for head.
Schaios o. Schaios o.
As chaos salted for salted with the glottal stop.
Oh,
Eyes.
schaios.
Sabuat is hold for eyes. Kalub. Sabuat is hold for ears.
Alari.
Aladi.
Alari.
Mm-hmm. Aladi is plural. So either one. Sabua nose.
Boxed.
Sabua mouth.
Cud.
Sabua teeth.
Zeddies or Zedziddies?
Zeddies. These tongue.
Salop.
Salop. Mm-hmm. Chest.
Ba'ilid. Sala.
Or salop. Either one. Salop. Either one. Sabua cold chest.
Oh.
Elite quest. Stomach. Achraf Chilapo. Yeah. I go hila chala shatitla skabil hotitla jashid. That boy is cold call foot feet. Jashid, that's right.
Trick question.
Jashid, shed, plural. Okay. Toes, stukov shed, claws, shed. Okay. Artis, Sabuat is hold for rear.
I know this one. It's
Sa'ali. No.
Well, it's not cool. No, what is it? It's well. God, it's gonna bug me.
Oh,
It's Tuck.
Tidisha.
Yeah, Tuck.
And
Or
then, how do you do it again, Chris?
Oputch.
Oputch. That's it.
Which as time has gone on, I think it's really just like Oput. That's where that came from, I think.
Oh, really?
That's what I would assume. You know what I mean? But I don't know.
I've gone down those roads, and I've always been wrong when I do that.
Good to know.
It's always best of okay. If that's what you remember, that's what it is. And every time they've been right. Not 9 out of 10. Every time they've been right. I find something that confirms it in archives years later that goes, oh, they were saying it right.
Yeah.
So I never question stuff like this anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ati Swillo.
Yeah.
So Tuck and Oputch, how do those work? Are those literally the rear ends of animals? Or can I talk about like the Oputch of my car? Oh, it's literally your butt.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Tuck is your butt, your butt cheeks and that whole hind end there. Okay. So on your butt, Ati's tail, there's another name in the archives, but I'm not sure whether it's a P or a B, so I'm going to just use Ope. Rectum, Sta Ali, St. Lance, Bali. All right? Okay. So with this, I want you, and a simple picture. I'm only talking maybe a 15-minute lesson plan where you teach the anatomy of a skunk. All right? And you can use this picture. You can do your own. You can break it down, have a diagram of the face, have a diagram of the feet, how they look. You can show the dot shed, the footprints. You may want to find a place and get some skunk fur so people can feel the tar bead and touch it and see the different colors. Okay. You may want to use a puppet, but keep it easy. These are the words I want you to have a lesson that uses this vocabulary to teach the anatomy of a skunk. That's all you're doing. Okay? That good?
Oh.
Hey. Oh.
Okay. And then I want to show you what. Now you're going to be mad at me, right? Because look what Team Monday get to do. You get to do a lesson plan on the stink glands and how they work.
Maybe that's her problem. She's a skunk this whole time.
Yeah. So anyway, this is what they're going to do.
That's fantastic.
So anyway, can you see how your lesson plan then feeds into this one, right?
Hey.
Because you're going to lay the groundwork, the information for the anatomy of a skunk. Now, most of what you're teaching here, I want to make clear, is pretty clear because most four-legged animals have a chest, have a tummy, have ears, and so on. But the important part that you are going to cover is the scent glands here. It's bali. Mm-hmm. So remember that in context of your lesson, that this is what you want to highlight, because this is what unless you've studied skunks and gone on the internet and looked at pictures of a skunk's rectum. Most people don't know where the anal glands are or the anal sac, okay? And how it works. So remember that. In fact, you may want to borrow this diagram down here for your demonstration as to where the skunk sac is. That makes sense?
Ati hot band name, Skunk Sack.
I can hardly wait to see this lesson plan. And yet people need to know this stuff, you know, and so when we do this, remember, we do have to discuss serious, funny things with our students and say, hey, I expect you to act like an adult. We're going to use the word sta'ali. You know, go to the left, to the left. So to just sta'ali, to just petabali, and so on. And get people to discuss this as adults. This is where your butthole is, you know. Or is there any part? This is your shithole, sta'ali, you know. Okay. By the way, I know you didn't have much time to work on the last lesson. How far did you get?
Well, I'm not sure. I feel a little bit bad about this. I did upload the homework because basically we only had yesterday to work on it, and then both of these guys were busy, but I wanted to have something for you. And so I kind of did it like on my own because I had a few free hours. So I did upload it. Did you see it?
I'm sorry, I didn't get a chance to look at it. I just
but I do feel kind of bad because I pretty much just shut these guys out and did it on my own.
Well, don't feel bad.
I will say
bad at all.
I went through this morning and watched the video and then read back through what B had written up, and actually I think it's perfect. That's kind of what we were. I mean, if we had all sat down together, I'm sure that's what we would have come up with. And
let's look at it. I love this classroom stuff. This is really good stuff. Okay. So I just want to read. I'm just going to go through the English. Read the ant and bear story with the student. Ask the student following questions. Did ant want? What did bear want? What was it? Was the ant small or large? Oh, wonderful. Was a bear small or large? Who won? And what are you getting to here? You're getting to the idea of big, small, you know, this idea that you don't have to be the hugest guy on the block.
Yeah, if you look above, in the paragraph above the lesson plan, I think I wrote it, that I was trying to get to the second guizzata that I had stated up there, that you know, size doesn't always matter.
So that's the thing. Yep. Oversized. So this is actually perfect. This is, you're getting what I want you to get here, Chris. And that is, you're getting the idea. I'm sorry, I forgot to share my screen to that. You're getting the idea to keep it real simple. You're scaffolding information. So with those 5 sentences or so, and you may want to add a couple more. Can you see how you can develop a conversation from that? Yeah, it's perfect. It's perfect.
Good.
Would you like to try it?
Sure. Huigwa hala tia. I mean, I didn't huigwa print tia to lesson plan to. Gwalaha chud. Ati Schal, the pictures are on there also. You know what? Actually, let me print it before I do it.
Sure.
Okay.
Chris and I will. Once you do that, and I'm going to lecture a little bit with Chris. Yeah, although Chifotis Siata Batik, Batis Hot Quadi.
Hey.
Well, Otatabub Chasiopsi Amber, Lockbid, Olo Chalap T. Kalal, Siberia. Olo to Aspali Hoyle, Helga T. Tata Chalbif, T. Chalbif. To Lord Chad see Susie Sampson. Khiabam, his Khiabam, Chef of Golo to school by Chef to okay, quit up for gold to school by. Why's that dog barking? And then you hear Susie Sampson, Khiabam, Ia Hobal to depletion. Hi, Chef Hayabo. Oh, these see Susie Sampson. And you realize that when she was speaking like the animal, she became the animal. And Labasista, the Martha Lamont, Khiaba, but it's tuck loose about an owl. So will do you too. So will do you too. So we got Lord see Martha Lamont, Lord Chad T tuck loose. You know.
Hey.
So well yatsa Tobsh Holga Talk Shablu of David Forlines. Anyone else? Seems like there were other people that would tell me that traditionally a bit of chukriab of hoil chuff tea tata chalbuf hoil chuff tea chukriab. Hi, a bit of load tub chuff. Go free was so lab the beated or labit helgwat tis chriab. We was a load seed or load helgwat tis chriab. And there was one man that said they would even use props like the fire and the shadow that the fires made, and the storyteller would lose themselves in the shadows of the fire so that the people saw the story and didn't see the storyteller. And they said that was what a master storyteller was, is that they became the story.
Wow. Yeah, that's awesome.
And Amber said she saw that with the people from Siberia.
Yeah, it was really cool. She like did a whole bunch of different animals. It was really cool to see.
Okay, so I don't know if he still does it, but Johnny Moses used to do that too. He'd become an insect. He'd become a slug. He'd become octopus woman, or he'd become crow. And you didn't see Johnny Moses, you saw the animal. And you could, and even when you ran into him, you know, and start talking to him, he says, dude, and people would say, do crow again. That was great. Octopus lady, that's how good he was, that he made the story come alive. And he's the only one I've ever seen do that, not just talk about it, but I saw him do that. And it just blew me away. So remember, you can do that with these stories. Okay?
Hey.
Artist Badacho, this Skhab, the Tutapsi to Taxablu, I believe, Khiabab. Khiabab, Olod Chess, Khiab, Busasil. at least Iska told Musa, Musa still for la Iska. At least 4 times, he said, he heard the story. What he did, we was so khala like Chesla Tibakistam, or Eli Chesalod, or Eli Chesalod, or Eli Chestiskia Chesalod. That's his stuff. It's an oral society. Part of oral society are the things that Kalosa, Talas, Tifqualchid, Gudzarad, Taquati. All of that works. You see how those words are essential, Chach? They're essential for explaining an oral society or an oral practice, how that works. Now, on top of that is the repetition. They're not thinking you haven't heard this before. What they're thinking is you haven't heard it enough. You missed the Gudzarad. You're not getting the Gudzarad. I'm going to tell it to you one more time. Hi, Chafo Golod, it's a bus chat. Bailey. Wati Kati Gudzarad Hachusa Altis. Mu Atqiab a bus chat. Oh, Fudigwitabus. T Gudzarad. Oh, Fudigwitabus. T Sqiab at the Gudzarad. And see? So those are the two other fine points I wanted to go over storytelling. And I didn't think we'd have time to go over it today, but the lesson plan went much quicker than I expected. And but this is how I want the lesson plan to be. I want them real simple and, so that you guys learn how to scaffold. This is how you do it, little bit at a time. Okay? And I will write this stuff up later, but this gives you a foundation. I'm hoping this quarter you guys are really starting to get a full picture of how the oral practices occurred and why repetition by E-lead of all things is it's almost like, it's not just a word, it's a virtue in our culture by E-lead, because if we don't, how are we going to pass this on? We can write it, but this has been written your whole lives. These stories have been in books, maybe not your whole lives, but for decades. And yet some of you, not all of you, but some of you are hearing them for the first time. So it's not enough that they're just written by Ely. Okay? All right. Chris B.
Alquidziu, gwa ai chas 12 so
I
just 12
Ata.
Ata sohoyo ata
I'm sorry, you don't even say that. I ate Chad verb.
Oh, I chad usher ti square up at Bachlola Yachti Stratford. Lachbid at the question chas Guarilla chas. Aswali. Stab qui so hot tube at the Bachlola.
Hot tube at the Bachlola. Tislachel. Aslachel.
Oh. Wait. Hey. Actually, a bill Fleetwood's Alabu ti Bachlola Schoy Wati Opatiguas Bichad Hatu Bachlola ti Slachel Puitla Slachel.
Kat tis slachel, yopti slachel, okudacho slachel. He wanted night and day in the day in a 24-hour period. Bear wanted it dark. In this version, he wanted it dark all the time.
Oh,
But in other versions, he wants it dark half the year and light half the year.
oh, that reminds me, Aswali. We couldn't find the text anywhere in Classroom. So we were going to try to read it today, and we were unable to find it.
Okay, there may be problems. Let me show you where all the stories are
thank you so
on your
much.
shared drive. And
Oh,
I
and the
forget.
shared.
Yeah, you want to go to the whoops.
Sorry, we were looking in Classroom. I'm so
It's
sorry.
okay, no problem to apologize. No. And I forget to show people this. So if you go to your drive, go to your share with me, and you should see a folder that's traditional narratives here. Okay? So click on that, and then go to what story is this? Ernie Barr. Sorry, there's a folder here, Ernie Barr. And as it turns out, I didn't realize they're going to put all these stories up here. I need to put the Annie Daniels in an Annie Daniels story. Our folder, and I'll do that, organize it. There should be an Ant and Bears folder right there. And then you can pull it up there. If you go to the Classroom, you're saying I forgot to, let's see. I forgot to put up, there it is. There's the text right there.
Oh, so it is there.
It should be there.
Okay.
Should be under classwork, and you could access it right here.
Darn it. I'm sorry.
No, don't apologize. It's totally okay. And I like you guys calling me on this because I'm having problems. People are having problems accessing everything. Okay? So please, even if it's not a problem, if it seems like a problem, let me know. I'd rather be safe than sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just have to explore more in the Classroom. Okay. So anyway, hey, Hila. Well, actually, now this is wrong because, like I said, I misunderstood. I thought he wanted all daytime. So that's why I chose this picture. Hila, Khatu but the Slachel. Gohoy, Stavquiso Khatu but the Strutwood. Chris, Duenas, Stavquiso Khatu but Strutwood.
Khatu but Strutwood, Slachel.
Hila, as Pushchuff, see, let's pay Pushchuff. Hot, die of hot.
That will up.
Aswali, about Heko, about Mimuan or Tibachlola.
Mimuad.
Hey, Mimuad, Gila. Mimuad Bachlola, Altitisha. Hey, as Pushchuff. Doch, Christuenas, about Hek or about Mimuad or Tishchutwood.
Hey, Tishchutwood.
Hey, Hila. Hey, Strutwood.
That's Hudson. That's Hudson.
Hey.
Afsafwabjad.
What of qui ots old? What of qui ots old out the lock be that the square us willie.
Bachlola Otolas Chatwood.
Hey, Hila. Osa.
What's up?
Hey.
What's up?
Way up, Chad.
Okay. And then, so what you did was so I would add one more question in there. Stop of Quigwazarad.
Okay.
So try that. What up, HFT, Chris? Please, okay. Stop of Quigwazarad.
Chris Duenas. Stop. Quigwazarad.
Oyayo sa tatib. Wahoy o talale kucho. Pu'ala.
Maybe grow wings.
Eh.
Yeah. What chef with the TT solo cook?
It's all cool.
You now know what that means, right, Crispy?
I think so, yeah.
Red Bull.
Oh. Lazy arcade.
Look, lazy arcade. Lazy arcade is like
Hey.
Hostage domes.
Bailey. No, Red Bull gives you wings.
TT Solo quote.
It's hello. Oh gosh.
Chef with the TT Solo quote. Chef with the soul.
Red Bull tastes weird without vodka, though.
Oh, really? Is that why I don't drink Red Bull? Like what the fuck? Chili Chan. Yeah.
It's missing something.
Hey, tabu this.
Oh man.
Okay, so read the wiki page. There's some really cool stuff on that wiki page, including some linguistic background as to where the word skunk comes from, which is an Algonquian word. So I didn't realize that. I didn't realize skunk was an Indian word. So, and then for those of us that like science, they explained the molecular breakdown of the smell and why it smells, how what the chemical breakdown is.
That's cool.
It's very fascinating. It's like, wow, this is cool. As a side, another thing you may want to research, it's not part of the homework, so you don't have to do it, but what are the medicinal uses that the skunk sack has been used for? If in,
gosh, that's right. Okay, so you.
all right?
Oh, right. Interesting.
All right, yeah.
I'll be back.
Okay, that's all I have for you. That was one of my